My name is Kerry Gilcrease. I'm a project manager for Mold Inspection Sciences. We're going to inspect Debbie's home from top to bottom. We're going to check around the perimeter for exterior water intrusion issues. We've got some spacing from the house. You can see you've got some clear areas here where water could work its way in. We have some vegetation or plants growing up along the walls. You can get moisture intrusion issues from these plants. We've got a little bit of mold-like growth on some of the shower tiles. As you can see from the light, these materials are in fact wet. What we have here is an impact meter. It checks for molds, any airborne particulates, it tests for allergens, pet dander, skin cells. We have a little mold-like substance back here. Swab the building materials. We are all finished. We've got our indoor air samples as well as our swab samples. Once we get these results back from the lab, then we'll be able to determine if there's any allergens in the air that could be causing Debbie some issues or possibly even some toxic mold.
They came back with some very interesting and significant findings. For example, in the kitchen, they have found 26,000 spores per cubic meter, and this is of Aspergillus and the penicillium, 32 times higher than the outside levels. And the kitchen swab sample shows high levels of toxigenic mold. There's mold present in the kitchen, and that is chaetomium that's been detected. In your bedroom, there's 2.5 thousand spores per cubic meter of the Aspergillus and the penicillium. And in your bedroom, the toxigenic mold present is 1,825 spores per cubic meter, 140 times higher than outside. Now, you moved in 6 years ago. This has happened to you 4 years ago. Why you and not you? You're there more than he is.
Yeah.
What happens is when chaetomium, Aspergillus, and penicillium are in the air and they're being breathed in at this level, it changes the neurotransmitters in your brain. That changes the way your brain connects and transmits from one part to the other. If you mix that with various medications, then you begin to see very bizarre behavior. So if you have the mold spores and then on top of that you put in medications, you're all of a sudden, you're crossing wires up and thinking up in a really bizarre fashion.